Come on, Sebastian.
Ariel, wait! Slow down! Don't leave me behind!
Oh, relax, Sebastian. They don't look like one of them. Right, Flounder?
I don't know. There's something weird about them.
What do you mean?
They do seem a little different. Where are you from?
We're from kind of far away. And we're not really used to these waters,
Oh, I see. In that case, Sebastian can show you how we swim around here.
Ariel! King Triton will not like this!
Oh, don't worry.
Okay. As always, an intense shift in style when you jump from 30 FPS to 60 FPS seamlessly like that. Hello everyone, Domino Pivot here for Kingdom Hearts, and yes, this is the water world I was talking about. Maybe, I doubt there's anyone who will comment this in time for me to react to it, but if anyone's watching these soon after I've uploaded it, can you tell me if my audio quality is a little better? I've moved my microphone around, so maybe on YouTube it sounds better, you'd think. I don't know. So yeah, this world is going to be a little different in that our combos, I think all the combos are kind of aerial combos. I don't exactly know how they work things out, but you'll see that a bunch of abilities are going to work differently here. So I'm going to equip Guard now that we have it, and might want... Well, we'll see what abilities work, because it's been a while since I played, but we'll probably want to change things up around here. And we'll leave this there, and Donald again has nothing else. I think I'm gonna want to put that arrow here, because we might start needing it again. Alright, in terms of items, we might want to equip some more. Probably some potions. We don't really need high potions yet. Mega potions are always nice. And some more potions. I should always have at least one ether, actually. I said ether again, right? Ether. Anyway, it's a never-ending battle. Yeah, so this world, mixed feelings about it. A lot of people hate it because there's a certain part that's a little confusing and you might wander around forever because what needs to happen isn't happening. But once you know where to go, it's actually not a bad world. And besides, if you're used to these kinds of old games where you have to venture around and grind enemies aimlessly until you find the right place to go, like Kingdom Hearts is a breeze. But if you're used to modern games telling you where you have to go, you might feel like this one is a little unfriendly. Alright, let's actually swim to Sebastian. So, wait, we have to swim to Flounder, that's right. So Flounder moves. Locking on to Flounder is actually the easy thing to do, because you're just gonna swim straight towards him. Something like that. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you're gonna kind of adjust your height to follow him. Oh, it's not perfect. It's a little tedious.
Good job! Now let's move on to self-defense.
Sebastian!
Yeah? Class is over. Good luck.
Alright, so as you can see, our hits are very different. And so I'm not exactly sure if our combo abilities work at all. Like all of her moves that change the way we hit or swing the keyblade, like I don't exactly know how the game adapts those. Also, that save point is apparently very impressive. Oh yes. Ariel is a very good party member. I feel like Goofy's been like kind of unfairly put in our party, so we're gonna keep him anyways. No love for the Donald. Let's actually save just for why not, right? Why not? So yeah, I'm gonna try and fiddle around with the abilities, see what happens. Alright, you only get the logo when you transition. Huh. Whatever. So yeah, in this place, there's no chests. Well, that's not true. There are some chests, but there's mostly these, which are very tedious to collect. So we'll try to collect all of them, because they close back, and it's hard to remember which ones you've got. And you've got to kill all of these first. So we've got a 3-hit combo. It's pretty fast. Alright, so let's see if we disable our, what was it? Do we have any? Oh right, we can't even guard. I'm stupid. I equipped guard, but we can't guard because square is going down. So yeah, let's see. Let's try combo plus just for fun. See what happens with that. Let's collect this one. Cottage, alright. Let's fight some more enemies. Under here there might be some. No? They're above. Yeah. Alright, so combo plus seems to work. Yep, combo plus definitely works. That's good. And Ripple Drive does not work. That is a given. How about Air Combo Plus? How does that work? Yep, Air Combo Plus doesn't work. Alright, so it kind of counts all your combos as ground combos, it seems. Except you don't get your finishers that you normally get on the ground. Which is why I guess this world is poorly thought. I wish they had found a way to make it so that at least one of your combo types works. But yeah, it just means our typical abilities are kind of limited here. We can work around it. Yeah, no shit, not enough AP. Yep, so we're just gonna live with a combo plus, I guess, because that's the only thing we can really do here. Ariel has a spiral wave, which is pretty good. A potion with thunder power. It's weird. Cure potion and arrow potion. Right. MP Haste and MP Rage, that is awesome. Lucky Strike, that's always good. Do I want to give her another MP Rage or Second Win? Probably another MP Rage, because if she can gain MP faster, she can heal people. Oh, but at the same time, like, if MP Rage is when you're hit, Second Win it is, never mind that. Yeah, Second Win makes her revive with all HP. MP Rage makes her gain MP when she get hurt. But if she gets one shot because party members are weak in Proud Mode, there is no use for her to gain MP. She's gonna be dead and she's not gonna have Second Win. So Second Win it is. And customize aerial, manual, regular attacks, and items only in emergency. And do you have any items, Ariel? Yes, you do. Let's steal your potions before you use them all. And let's equip Ariel. Do we have anything else we could give her? Probably can. Yeah, well, let's give Donald the Tundra ring. So we'll give Ariel. We'll leave Ariel with Thunder Ring, actually. Okay, that's good. Sorry about that. Mega Potion. Camera, you're being weird. So, there's one here. Like I said, we're gonna try and collect all of these on our first pass here because I don't want to miss any, and it's annoying when you think you've missed some and you end up hitting all of them again. Well, at least we can do one 4-hit combo and kill them. That's always nice. The volume's a little loud. I'm gonna lower that because I want to hear myself. Weirdly enough, I mean, if the sound's too loud, I can't hear myself think. I don't like playing video games with headphones. Most of the time I prefer playing with speakers, but when I record, of course, I can't. My microphone would hear it. Would pick up the speaker's noise. So yeah. Alright, so what's with all these trident signs? Like she said, the tridents point the way to King Triton's palace. And so in this world we're going to be doing a lot of we're going to be doing a lot less back and forth, but we are going to be doing back and forth between the palace and various places. And so these arrows are kind of practical. I wonder if they actually were added in later. Perhaps they tested it out and thought, you know what, this world is a little confusing because it's in 3D. Let's put arrows. I mean, after the nightmare that Monstro is, it's probably a good idea to have indications in this one. I remember as a kid being super annoyed by Monstro. I hated that world. I should actually be trying some magic. I don't remember what these guys don't like, or whatever. But yeah, this, you use fire magic because it's red. Alright, and did we get this one? I'm already losing myself. Alright, it's not this one we got. That's cool. Right, so we got all the ones that were around here, I believe. now that we've done this, let us never explore these things again. Right, so the calm depths, I don't know if that's just how they're called ironically, but they're not very calm, as you might have been able to guess. Wait. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can go right here, or you can go over there. Come around here. You get the ghosts, and the water current here leads back to the trench above, the big room. We definitely need to keep fighting enemies because we were low level earlier. If we're just on the right level here, remember, like, we're beating enemies in one combo. That's usually the sign of a solid, a good amount of XP. Is you can beat weak enemies in one combo, but we did the Nightmare Before Christmas World before, and the Nightmare Before Christmas World is 2 battle levels above this one, I think. So yeah, if we're just barely on par with what the level should be, we're gonna have trouble soon. And I already know a difficulty spike that's about to happen next world, so we're gonna fight every single enemy we encounter. Gotta say, I do enjoy having 4 hits in a combo. It's oddly satisfying. Even though I know that... I don't know if in Kingdom Hearts 1 having longer combos is good or bad. I haven't watched many super players' commentaries about Kingdom Hearts 1. But I've played Kingdom Hearts 2 so much, and I know my way around it. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, you definitely want shorter combos. At some point of the game, you want shorter combos because your combos just deal more damage when you get to the finisher quickly. Alright. Kill all these enemies so we can open up the clams again. Yeah, I'm actually recording this episode right after I finished editing episode 9. So it took me a while to edit episode 9. Actually, I was a little slow. And I say finished editing, but I'm probably gonna adjust the volume because I feel like the sound during the fights is a little too loud. So I'm gonna adjust the volume later on and then render it and upload it to YouTube. We're currently Wednesday evening. Tomorrow night I'm gonna study, and on Friday I've got an exam. So yeah, like I said, I do plan on uploading this episode, the episode 9 this weekend, so that I can have like 1 episode a week. That would be good. Because last session was recorded on April 18th. We're now the 25th. And again, I'm recording late. In fact, my roommate is asleep. I'm kind of mean like that, and he's kind of like that, and he's like, yeah, sure, totally, go record, no problem. I'm not even gonna hear it. Did she? I don't know what that was. She said something, please. Anyway, So I did this while we were talking, didn't I? Yes, I did. I don't remember what it gave us, but I should be focusing on one thing at a time since I can't do more than that. Mega Ether. God damn it. Forget it. I'm never gonna learn. Mega Tini. The worst part is I used to be kind of annoyed when players misread the name of Shion, and then people told them in a commentary, and they would still not learn it. Should probably go read the description for these Heartless instead of just testing magic on them, because I always forget which spells you have to use and not use. I think Thunder is like one of those spells you don't want to use on some of these. So let's see here. See Neon. Not tough opponents. Yep, nothing special about them. Okay. Alright. Nothing special here. Wait. Mostly appears in Atlantica? That's kind of silly because it appears in a bunch of worlds, but whatever. Gargoyle. Counter attacks. Easy to dodge but cause large damage. Yeah, I don't think that many enemies have elemental resistance at this point, but the screwdivers, I believe they're called, and the other the big ones whose name I forget, I believe are good against Thunder. Which is a shame because Thunder is a group attack, but at this point my Fire and Blizzard are better spells anyways. Isn't there like some kind of cavern somewhere? Yeah, there is. Right. Or is that... I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, Undersea Garden. That's where I'm going. Right. Mega Potion. And nothing else here. Good. Let's deal with these enemies here. So these are the screwdivers. Well named. I'm killing them fairly quickly. So, yeah, we're not that low level. My bad. Plus, being able to kill these fast is a delight. Not having to wait for them to disappear and reappear is always going to be cool. You know what, I should probably, at this point, I'm not getting hurt that much, right? Right, let's just fire up back. I know, I change my mind all the time. Come on. Yeah, like I said, the collision is a little bad on these pearls, item thingies, whatever. Not the best. They should have just made it so that you had to press triangle in front of them, really. But no, it just tells you to hit them when you examine them. I have to stop yawning, because then I'm gonna make you yawn and I'm gonna make myself yawn while I edit. Alright. Is that really all? Looks like it. Alright, one less room to explore. There's not that many rooms, really. Not that many rooms we'll have to explore like this, so it's fine. I just like to be thorough on my first visit so that I don't have to ever look at it again. So yeah, if I remember well, if I do thunder here, yep. So these guys absorb thunder magic and it heals them. It's gonna be a lot more important when they start appearing in groups like that. And let's break the cannon. Oh my god. Thunder killed them.
Too close.
As long as I have my trident, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel, when will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange creatures lurk outside.
That's racist.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
And who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Well, it's a...
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear? Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Of course, Your Majesty. But I must admit, now I'm quite curious about this keyhole.
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Just as you suspected, Your Majesty, they seem to be coming from Ursula's grotto.
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
Yes, she poses serious danger.
And I told you to keep Ariel away from such danger, did I not?
Your Majesty, please,
You know, I think the whole plot of, again, the whole plot of many movies would be completely destroyed if characters communicated more. But really, you didn't explain anything about the keyhole and you just tell us to leave or whatever, or tell us not to leave the palace because Ariel's a child and she can't defend herself or something. Which is actually kind of false because she kicks ass. And the Heartless are kind of right in front of the palace. And the whole reason we were heading back to the palace was that we thought the palace might be in danger, which I guess it kind of is. So as soon as we got back here, they kind of forgot about that, and they were like, Triton is mad because you left the palace or something. Like, yeah, again, plot holes, shouldn't be pointing them out. Can't resist. Oh, that's right, we've got new Heartless now. That's good. So finally the fights are going to become interesting and tedious. That's a lot better, and magic is pretty good in this world, I remember. Nah, I don't wanna. I was considering switching to Spellbinder actually, but nah. I wanna keep this one. The long reach is kind of important underwater. So yeah, you might have noticed this fish. We're gonna come back to it later. Although, is it supposed to be a purpose? Is a purpose a fish again, or is that one a mammal? So you see that filter, or that shader where everything is wavy is making me seasick. Ugh. Seasick. Lol. Alright, so that's the message you need to know. He tells you to grab onto that
mammal.
It might take you somewhere nice. Can we hit it, please? Yes. Alright. Nothing here. There's a treasure chest here. Is there any point to hitting this? Or stopping it for fun? Nope. Alright. Another barrel. Let's beat the crap out of it for no reason. What are we looking at here? Yeah, there's a chest here. And another one there. Oh, a torn page. That's cool. Oh, and light from the surface or something. What kind of statue? Oh. Alright, whatever. Eerie music. Obviously evil creatures.
Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole. But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend, your day is coming.
You have no idea how hard I'm trying not to make any kind of innuendo so far. Like, so many occasions, time after time again. So yeah, I don't remember exactly if we have to grab the
mammal
gear first. I think we might have to, and that's the part I missed last time I played the game. I think that's what we gotta do. First off, you kill the Heartless. You find a dolphin or whatever. And of course, more Heartless. Gravira, why not? Flatten it out a little. Please. Shit. Alright, that's what we gotta do. I think if you beat them up and you finish them with a spell, they don't split. Maybe I'll test some more. See if that theory stands true. But if you whack them with your wrench, it seems they split into a bunch of tiny ones. Or maybe it's just random, I don't know. Alright. Dolphin, I need you. Hello. Grab onto him. So you're just gonna move around like that and do nothing. Now let's move against the flow of these arrows. Yeah, these guys are actually completely useless. Don't waste your time with them. Speed these up. Alright. As you can see, the current over there is too strong for us to swim against, but there was some interesting stuff back there. It'd be kind of nice if we had a fish
or a mammal
to swim against these currents, wouldn't it? Alright, let's test that theory. Alright. Yep, seems to be good so far, as long as we kill it with magic. It doesn't seem to be splitting up. Alright. Oh, enemies are spawning. Of course they are. I was next to it, so of course they'd spawn. Ah, oh, come on. Stupid shell, really. Alright. Going well so far. Seriously, I love fighting in this game. I really like the controls. Circle to rise and square to go down has been doing it very well. I mean, other games tend to have square go down and X go up, but in this game, circle is jumping. That's fine. In the Japanese version, though, I think it's X to jump and circle to attack. Which is kind of funny because I believe that is the standard for most PlayStation 2 era games, was jump with X or jump with triangle, but never jump with circle. So I don't understand why they'd swap circle and X in America. I think it's just because on the menus, in Japan, circle was always okay and X was cancel. Just because in Japan, I believe the symbolism for them was understood this way. A circle is yes and an X is no. And in America, the two buttons were reversed in menus. Something like that. And yeah, the
mammal.
Where are you? There you are. And of course, they're gonna respawn when you're next to me. Come on, go away. I hate you. But yeah, I think they just didn't really think much more than that and just thought for the American version or anywhere outside Japan, we're just gonna swap X and circle. But they didn't just swap it for the menus, they swapped it everywhere. Probably was easier. But it sounds to me like it would be so weird. Like, square is so far from circle. You gotta block with square and attack with circle. That is weird. Now that we've grabbed onto it, it should technically swim down. Unless we have to find all the mobs in the area. No, we're fine. Good. So yeah, this is the part that most kids didn't manage. But once you've done that, this world is pretty simple. Just enter the boat, really. I don't like it. It's too calm. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's menacing and all, but I'm not sure why it left, you know? Huh. A trident. What do you know? I recommend you try and break those crates here. For you see, they hide some treasure chests. And they hide a secret passage. Please, Goofy, you're kind of in the way. There's some more mithril. Good. Alright. Is that all? Sounds good. Outside of the ship it is. And now, let's fight ourselves some
mammal. Oh no, fish.
I actually think Iroh would be a good idea for this one. He does pack a punch. So we'll be safe. Wow, we'll be more than safe. And he's gone. This is what I call wailing on an enemy. And then he drops items. I actually had not prepared that pun. I'm kinda glad I did it. Alright. Anything else? Another thing that confuses kids here is that they see this triangle show up and it just says, huh. What is that thing? If only I could reach it. And then they just try it, and you're not supposed to do anything with that yet. I know it's silly, the game like should just have not done anything about it. But whatever. Another thing you have to realize is that there's 2 entrances to this place. Or should I say 2 exits? Yeah, there's one down here, which is the one we took. Not the one we took. All right, that's the one I was looking for. If we hit this and get up, we get a shortcut. Oh right, triangle, big ass chest, orichalcum. Now you can get down, and you no longer need that
mammal,
which is also something I never realized as a kid I could do. Alright, so now that we've done that, what is it we've got to do now? Alright, we got the trident, of course, so we gotta go back to Ariel's grotto and place that trident gem whatever thingy in. Oh, maybe, I don't know. We used fire there and it seemed to turn anyway. Maybe it was just a little too low HP, I don't know. Seems my theory might not be as true as I thought. If the game will let me. Will the game let me? We're not far enough, are we? Yes, we are. Characters, Heartless. Screwdriver. They are invigorated by the sparks from Aquatank. Alright. Sheltering Zone. They move slow but break up in many Senians if struck. Yeah, so maybe just stick to only magic is what we might have to do. They fling their tentacles away, blah blah blah. And yeah, we have yet to find an Aquatank, but I bet the Aquatanks are good against lightning as well. Whatever, I don't actually need to fight these anymore. I think I've had enough. enough with the small fry. Shiny.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
So why did you leave? Aren't you the one supposed to protect the palace?
Daddy, no!
With your all-powerful trident or something? That was unnecessary.
Could you?
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Of course I know that, but...
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Hold on, how exactly did Sora violate this principle here? What does meddling mean anyway? I mean, he made friends with Ariel, he protected her from the Heartless, which I'm reminding you, the Heartless are meddling with the affairs of other worlds, so we're just preventing them from meddling, aren't we? And sure, Ariel ventured out and whatever, but we didn't really do much except protect her. She could have found that trident gem whatever thingy on her own, couldn't she? Alright, maybe not, I'll give you that. Because she probably wouldn't have been able to fight that shark and she might have actually been in trouble if we weren't there. But, like, we're not meddling. And if we are, like, whoop-de-doo, we helped your daughter find a treasure that she couldn't find on her own. I don't see what's wrong here.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
It's also the first time someone mentions a Keyblade holder being a bad person. Interesting.
My, the poor child suffers such deep sorrow. What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help. You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
What?
But they had special help. That mysterious key. Now, cheer up, sweetie. You have something special, too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
I think it's really a good idea to use the fact that Sora came from another world as part of the plot here. That's a good idea, considering, yeah, she wants to go live with the humans. She wants to venture out. Yeah, of course, she's gonna feel it as a form of betrayal that we didn't tell her we were from another world. It's pretty cool. I like the idea. However, like I was saying, most of this... Oh, please, don't use Stop, Donald. Stop is a useless spell. It just delays the damage. But yeah, It's a little surprising that she wouldn't know about Ursula. I mean, we heard Triton earlier say that the Heartless were coming from Ursula's grotto. Like, not only has Ursula been banished for a while, but he's also suspecting her from being the source of what's going wrong.
The keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace. Now, my dear, if you can take me there without your daddy knowing, I can help you get to these other worlds you long for.
Nice touch that they removed Ariel from our party without telling us. Alright, I'm not fighting those, whatever. We need to progress a little. It's been almost an hour and I kind of want to get through this.
The trident is mine at last, and I couldn't have done it without your help, my dear.
Ursula, no! I didn't want this!
Why not? Aren't you tired of following your dear daddy's orders? Oh, yes. We had a deal, didn't we? Time for a little journey to the dark world of the Heartless.
We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here.
What? Why, we have company. I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Daddy!
The trident. We must get it back.
Come on, let's go.
Wait. I'm going with you. My father is hurt and it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.
That was a little precipitated, though. I mean, you gotta admit. We're actually gonna keep Donald this time. Gonna give him a little time here. Alright, a very, very bad idea here, gameplay-wise. To defeat Ursula, you have to strike her cauldron with magic. Again, this world has been the world where using magic was a good idea. And so... I don't know if it's the number of spells we use or how much damage it does, but let's switch to Spellbinder anyway. And before we leave, let's actually activate this place and save. We've been using magic on all these clams all this time, and we always had to use the color. That was the color of the shell. So yellow to open the yellow ones we had to use thunder, to open the red one we had to use fire, and the blue ones blizzards, and the other ones we had to attack. Now it's a little counterintuitive that the elemental enemies we fought would absorb the element of their color, but then these clams have to be opened with their color and not the opposite color, you know. So if you see an enemy that's of a specific color, like obviously red, you might think, well, maybe I have to use ice on them, or maybe I have to use blizzard, fire on them. I don't know. I'm gonna try exactly both to see what's right and wrong. But then you get to Ursula. And Ursula uses magic And the color of her cauldron is the color of the spell she is about to make, not the color you have to make. In fact, you have to use any spell. It doesn't really matter. So if you're going to use any spell, use one of your cheaper and more powerful spells. You know, like Fyra Lazara. And probably just Fyra, because Fyra is heat-seeking. No pun intended. Oh, that's a lot of aqua tanks. They're good for grinding, because they're going to give us a lot of XP. See? Alright. Oh wow, yeah, that does make a pretty big difference though. The slightly lowered strength, because I'm using Spellbinder, yeah, that is making a very noticeable difference. But I kind of wouldn't be doing that anyway. So we're going to be filling our inventory with ethers. Maybe a couple elixirs. Yeah, we can afford it. Let's take out a couple of elixirs. And actually, I've been an idiot, but like I said before, we now have this shortcut. We don't have to come around the place. Because Ursula's base is actually down here. Through the sunken ship place. Oh, and what do you know? Shark guy. Don't go too far, shark guy. I want to kill you. Remember our shark buddy dropped some items when we beat him, right? Alright, gravity is not good against him, maybe. Wow, okay, yeah, Spellbinder is bad. It would help starting the fight with 2 more MP and being better at magic, but I think I'm just gonna go back to Pumpkinhead because this is tedious. Like, the amount of strength lost is just too important. But yeah, this guy drops an ether every time. So that's one good way to grind for ethers. Ethers, whatever. Good damn it. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Pumpkinhead. The amount of difference is, the amount of strength is just too important. Changing my mind. So yeah, we gotta examine this thing this time, and Sebastian is with us, and he's gonna push the button. And what do you know? It's Ursula's base. Well, not exactly. We've got a hallway before it. Whatever. Let's go right. And we have an item and a save point. Now, if we had Goofy with MP Gift, this fight would be a lot easier, but I'm probably gonna add it in post. I don't remember when Goofy learns MP Gift. But he doesn't have it. So yeah, MP Gift lets Goofy give us more MP. So now we're just gonna head back to the left, and here we have it. Tidal Abyss. By the way, this is a very good idea. We've got all these little guys there. And in the movie, that's what Triton looks like once Ursula casts a curse on him. And so it implies that she's captured the soul or the energy or whatever of many people.
Your time has come.
Yeah, whatever. So first things first, arrow, Sora, and cast a bunch of fire spells. Come on. Alright. Once you're out of MP, you just hit those guys a lot. Well, that didn't work well. Alright, once you've hit this enough, she gets stunned and you can wail on her. And she definitely gives less MP back than the other guys. And then she starts spinning. At least she doesn't deal too much damage, so we're good. But these guys deal extreme amount of MP back. It's fair. They didn't want you to use too many items, really. Alright, whatever. We did this. It was fun. Yeah, you revived your guys, whatever. Color in. Sorry, I'm not talking much, am I? I'm kind of focusing. Fire spell. Yeah, it's missing her a lot. Alright, run away. Run away. Ouch. Not good. Let's actually use one so we can heal. Fire. Fire. Come on, get hit. Ouch, don't use spells on the little guys, idiot. Don't use your magic on the little guys, Donald. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. I'm the one supposed to be killing those, so I get the magic back. You're supposed to get hurt by them. Alright, there she is. I was like, where the heck did she go? Yes, as you can see, it's just a slow fight, which is why I switched back to Pumpkinhead. Like, I want to deal as much damage as I can while she's stunned. Alright, and then I get away. Quick. I don't know if it's a question of how many hits you do on the cauldron or anything. I just spend all my fire spells on it and don't really ask questions. But yeah, the color of the cauldron doesn't matter. It's just a warning for the next spell that she's gonna throw. Alright, she was too high. Didn't work or something. I don't know. It's not like when it actually stuns her, it does anything special, you know. Pretty sure it's just you have to hit it enough. No, not elixirs. Let's actually spare our elixirs. We don't need them. Alright, good. She's done. Wow. That look of disgust on her face. Yeah, we will. Yep, we earned the ability to swim against the current. And one trick I learned thanks to some videos online is that fighting against Ursula with this, because yeah, we've got another half of the fight left. Fighting against Ursula with this ability is more annoying than anything. So it is highly recommended that you disable this ability as soon as you can, which is right after you've walked past the current. So let's just head above through this door. You just gotta mash the button so you can get over here. And there you've got the question marks. Yeah. Yes, no, yeah, question marks. And you can remove the ability so that it does not annoy you during the fight, which is very smart. And you can also equip some more items. Maybe we'll keep these elixirs in. Why not? Let's have a couple of mega potions. Hopefully that'll be enough. Let's get in.
You pathetic fools! I rule the seas now! The sea and all its spoil is bound to my power!
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. God damn it, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Almost managed to do a whole aerial world without making one. Couldn't resist. I don't know, it's mermaids. I have a thing for them. Alright, so this is what you gotta do. You gotta just get behind her head and hit her. Seriously, this is the greatest abuse. And randomly, she's gonna use thunder spells, and you have very little time to react to those. Like, they just appear. If you're kind of not in a combo, you can dodge, but if you're in one, you can't. Sometimes she just sucks you in like that. Doesn't really hurt that much. It's some, yeah, like that, whatever. I don't care. What really hurts is when she does this. And if you mash circle and accidentally do a mermaid kick, this is where it screws you over. Because you might go too far away from her and hit the edge of the room. And if you do, you're not gonna be escaping fast enough, and she's gonna hit you with the laser. Yeah, whatever. Nice, I'm behind you now. Camera? Oh shit, I accidentally pressed the touchpad on the PS4 controller. That's first person mode. Not gonna be very helpful here. Another arrow, why not? I should have switched back. Yeah, whatever. I think she starts using more thunder now. It just makes the fight more annoying, really, because it's not a spell you can really dodge, which is why this boss fight is hated by everyone. Like, she just deals a constant stream of damage to you, and it's hard to avoid. It's actually, I don't wanna use that. Mega Potion, all... I don't want to use an elixir on her. I might have to. Alright. Arrow. Quick. Get behind her. Ouch. I said get behind her. God damn it, it's hard. Behind her. Good. Seriously, there is nothing you can do to dodge this thunder. It sucks. And we're done. Good. Didn't have to use an elixir, that's what I wanted. Yep, so that's the boss fight I usually don't do. Then I go do Nightmare Before Christmas, and then I come back for this one. The keyhole is dangerous? Like, what exactly can a keyhole do that's dangerous? I mean, technically, isn't a keyhole some kind of magical artifact thingy protection that's meant to be used to seal and protect the heart of the worlds? Maybe keyholes have more power than I believe, but as far as I thought... As much as I thought it were just a way to access the heart of the world. They're a protection on top of the heart of the world. That's been put into place by God knows who, but still. I don't see why you didn't just tell us this and we could have just sealed it in the first place. Also, part of me earlier was about to say, like, why would you leave something that dangerous in Ariel's grotto? If it's dangerous, then why not have it somewhere else? Or why not tell Ariel not to make this her grotto? Give her some other nicer place or something. Oh well. Also, don't forget to go to the grotto and seal the keyhole. I actually did that a couple times. Just took the save point and left. Because you technically don't have to do all the worlds to beat the game. It would be a little dumb to do all of that only to leave without sealing the keyhole, you know? Huh. That keyhole could use a little more anti-aliasing.
Tell me, Sora, your world, what's it like?
Oh, about that. Sorry for lying to you.
Nice dodge.
It's okay. Besides, if you can travel to other worlds, maybe I can too. So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday. I'll find a way, somehow. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you find it, do me a favor and leave me out of it.
Whatever. I don't remember. Is Crab Claw any good again? I forget. Crab Claw. No, it's not. It's definitely... Nah. You know what? It kind of is good. And in terms of range, it's not the best. But is it better than Spellbinder? Yeah, it's a little... Yeah, I guess. You know what? I think this is actually good enough. We're gonna switch to it. It's a balanced Keyblade with a lot of magic. It just looks a little ridiculous. But yeah, we'll have it for a little while. Cool. And finally a world that has no trinities, so I don't have to remember to switch back to all my original party, right? Alright. So we're done with this place. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. No post-end content. So let's just head on back to Trident's Palace. Save the game and call it a day. It's gonna be yeah, 1 hour 20. Maybe I'm gonna edit out some of it. We'll see. So yeah, it's a decent world considering we did some extras in the other worlds. I think. Yeah, maybe not. I think my episode length is pretty consistent so far. So yeah, next time we're gonna be, again, let's leave the menu. Next time we're gonna be heading to, we're actually gonna be heading to the next world. Yeah, because I feel like we're strong enough to attempt it. And then after that next world, we might get back to Olympus Coliseum. I don't know, I mean, Olympus Coliseum I'm not in the mood to do right now. I'm kind of excited to go do the next world because it's fun, but the Colosseum is kind of long and tedious, so I might, you know what, I'm just gonna put all the Colosseum at once so that you can skip it if you want. How's that sound? Yep, I'm gonna do that. So next time we're gonna be exploring an interesting world, and then we're gonna be exploring another interesting world. We're gonna take a break during that world to go do Olympus Coliseum, and then we're gonna go back to that world. Then we're gonna have pretty much the end of the game, and then we might do some side stuff. So I'm thinking like 5 episodes maybe? Yeah, about that. At least 5 episodes of content. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.